In 2013, Amanda Wynn was in her last year at Harvard University when the unthinkable happened. She was raped. Her trauma was compounded by the discovery that her untested rape kit would be routinely destroyed by law enforcement. That experience propelled her to create RISE, a nonprofit organization aimed at protecting the civil rights of sexual assault and rape survivors. To this day, 100 million people have been impacted by the 65 laws that RISE has helped pass in Congress. And as her nonprofit grew, Amanda also produced the first ever Survivor fashion show for New York's Fashion Week. The show, which gives survivors and their allies a chance to walk the runway and reclaim their power, returns Monday for a third year. Joining me now is Amanda Wynn, the founder of RISE and one of Time's 2022 Women of the Year and a 2019 Nobel Peace Prize nominee. Amanda, if I had to read all of your accomplishments, we would not have enough time. I will tell my viewers that I say this very publicly. I want my little girl to grow up to be just like you. So that's why I want you to tell our viewers right now why this Survivors fashion show on Monday is so important to empower not only survivors, but to allow their allies to have a chance to show support as well.
Absolutely. And I didn't realize you'd say all of that, more than just the show. So like, I'm really tuning up. Thank you so much. The Survivor fashion show centers around a question that people often get asked at fashion shows on the red carpet, which is, I love your outfit. What were you wearing to that show? I love fashion. And I remember at a show being asked this, and I had this light bulb moment. What were you wearing? Are also the exact words that I was asked after my rape. In one context, it's celebrating you for your creativity and agency, what you choose to put on you. And in the other, it's the polar opposite. It's shaming you for the violence that happened to you. And in that moment, I actually felt really healed at that show when somebody asked me this question, because I could feel those words echoing through my history. And I wanted all survivors to feel that moment of healing too. And so this show is a celebration of survivors and allies rebuking that stigma and reclaiming our power. Survivors walk the runway. They're paired with designers so that they are dressed in wonderful outfits they feel great in. And then allies walk the runway as well to feel just celebrating with these survivors. So often, survivors are put on a glass pedestal in a glass box, asked to perform our trauma over and over, and we're not allowed to heal and thrive. And so this is a situation where we're dealing with something that's heavy, but also we want to give survivors their chance and opportunity to speak about their healing process too.
You know, Amanda, kind of the genesis story in some way was the work that you did at the United Nations and your efforts to get a global resolutions passed to provide some protection, albeit even in countries where misogyny is still so rampant and dominant, to victims of sexual assault and the survivors of those really kind of levels of violence. Tell our viewers very briefly about the exhibition you did at the United Nations building.
Yeah, thank you. During the pandemic, there were very strict rules for civil society to enter the United Nations headquarters. We were fighting for the world's first United Nations General Assembly resolution that would solely focus on rape in peacetime that hadn't yet been passed. And so after we drafted it for 6 years, we were fighting for this. But after being essentially locked out of the building, how would our voices still be heard? So what we did is the UN is split up into 5 regional groups of the world. We are made up of a coalition of survivors from around the world. We said, okay, if we can't be in the building, we will still have our stories told. And what we did was we took these mannequins or dress forms, and we put the outfits that we were assaulted in on those dress forms, 5 of them from each 5 of us from around the world. And the exhibit was in the lobby. Diplomats, the President of the General Assembly, the Deputy Secretary General, they ran into this piece. And afar, it looks like a fashion exhibit, but when you come up close and you read what it's about and what the outfits are from and why we were fighting for this resolution, it really moved them. And that art exhibit worked wonders. So I'm really grateful that it did. We ended up passing unanimously the United Nations General Assembly resolution last September.
And Amanda, we're coming up on a 7-year anniversary on October 7th of the bipartisan sexual assault survivors bill that's here in the United States. Talk about why the fact that we're hitting that 7-year anniversary mark is so important to you.
You know, I look back and I still remember the moment that it passed. I couldn't imagine what empowerment felt like and what justice felt like until that moment. You know, I feel like sometimes we wake up and it seems like it's a garbage dumpster fire. But I want people to know that it's possible to pen your own civil rights into existence and that you can absolutely be from a place of trauma and pain and transform that into agency. You know, I wish that for everyone struggling with anything, to all survivors. Not only do I believe you, but I also know that if you feel like the system isn't made for you, and yeah, the law has a gender and the gender is not female, right? You can do something to change that. You do have the agency in this democracy that we live in.
Amanda, spending time with you is not always inspirational for me, but that's why I say that I want my daughter to grow up to be like you. For those of you that are watching right now, Amanda's training to be an astronaut because, gosh, why not conquer outer space as well? Amanda Nguyen, I will see you on Monday. I am proud and honored to be walking in the Rise fashion show on Monday night. Amanda Nguyen, thank you for joining us this morning. I appreciate you. Love you.